and welcome to Dollar Store Dining and Driving. I'm your host, Dollar Store Driving and Dining. That's what I said.
Nope, you said Dollar Store
Dining and Driving.
Wait, maybe you did say it right. No, you said Dollar Store Dining and Driving.
Oh.
That's what you said. That's all right. I get it wrong too. We're
D, something D. All the D.
Welcome back to the normal side of the couch, which you guys have not seen this side of the couch yet because we recorded over there.
We got a new couch.
And
it's not that blue monster that we used to have.
We've killed the blue monster.
We got a fun pillow.
Because we're spooky here, there's a fun blanket over there for spooping, and then spooping over here. And
sorry, I have no makeup on. Today was a day.
She looks good no matter what. I don't let her fool you.
Anyways, I'm Laura.
I'm Joel.
And we are doing Dollar Store Driving and Dining. And that means that I went and picked up food.
Yeah, we were talking about delivery, but we ended up picking up.
Yes, because Windsor doesn't deliver here, and we wanted Windsor pizza.
But it was out of their food truck rather than their location, so
it's driving.
Kind of classifies as driving?
Sure.
We'll say it. I'll say it.
And then we are going to try the food right now, and then we're going to talk about it for a second, and then we're going to watch a movie, and then we're going to talk about that.
Yep, and we're the Newlydeads. And if you would like to check out our website and look at all the fun things that we've created, stickers, t-shirts, dresses, mugs, prints, merch of all kinds, head to thenewlydeads.com, which the website's right here, and check out all the fun things we have there. More things on the way. So what pizza did you decide on? Because I gave you a list of ones that I thought were okay.
I chose... Do you want me to say both of them that I chose?
Yeah.
Okay. So Joel gave me a whole list, and he loves breakfast pizza, and why not eat breakfast pizza for dinner? It's like Brenner.
It's like my favorite thing, breakfast.
Yes. So we're going to do a breakfast pizza, and you had me add mushrooms, and yeah, you did.
Onions and bacon.
Nope. You said mushrooms. I was like, okay. So I got bacon and mushrooms.
I'll have to check that email. I'll have to check the tape because I don't know if that's accurate.
And, I was going to pull my phone out, but that's what we're recording on. And then, I got the Windsor warmer, which is like a spicy buffalo chicken bacon pizza with honey drizzle on it.
Hot honey, right? Or is it hot honey or just regular honey?
Hot honey.
Sorry, I'm taking care of the dog's food here.
So what do you want to try first? I'm guessing you'll probably want to try the breakfast one just so you still have taste buds.
Yeah, probably a good idea to start there and then circle back.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, that's this one. She's cut hers into fourths.
Because I'm doing a new thing that's like...
So I'll show you mine.
Cutting things into smaller things to make it last longer.
Which is not a bad idea.
Yeah. So, cheers before you chew.
All right. And we've had Windsor before, just not these pizzas.
Mm-hmm. There's mushrooms on it, so I'm sorry about that.
I swear I said onion. I'll live.
That's good.
I mean, it's a little different because there's no, like, I've had breakfast pizzas that have gravy on them. I've had breakfast pizzas that have, like, a cheese sauce on them. This one, I don't really taste any sort of, like, sauce. It's just the 3 cheese, the eggs, and then the toppings that we added, and then the crust, which is a little unusual because dry pizzas, is dry pizza. Which, that's where
good.
Ranch comes into save the day. But, yeah, I mean, it still tastes good. It just feels like it's a little... like it's missing something.
Agreed. Yeah. If it had a little more wetness.
Something. Either a cheese sauce, not a spicy one, just like a regular cheese sauce, or gravy.
Mm-hmm. It's good, though. There's a lot of good toppings. The cheese is, like, really, like, high quality, I feel like. The eggs are really good.
And their crust is
I love their crust. It's like
dipping in stuff.
Twisted on the edge. Like it's pretty cool.
If you can
twisty. Yeah, it's super good.
Like the clown.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'm going to try this Scary
So,
pizza?
This one makes me a little nervous, but
Mine has more jalapenos on it than his does.
I've been trying to, branch out with my wife, and cheers before you chew.
I love spicy.
Oh, smells good. Smells like almost like a like General Tso's kind of thing, where it's that little bit of sweet, but you do smell the spice too.
Mine has a jalapeno on it. It's spicy.
It's definitely got some spice.
You can pick your jalapenos off if you don't want them. I mean, they do leave like residual
Spiciness.
heat, but
I know water isn't the best thing to drink with, but
I'm gonna try this Mountain Dew. I got the Voodoo Mountain Dew, so I'm gonna try to guess the flavor because it says it's mystery flavor.
it's doo-doo flavor. Voodoo, doo-doo. Mountain Dew, voodoo, doo-doo. See what I did there? As far as that goes, though, it's good. I mean, the spice is it's kind of lingering. Like I can still it's still sitting there, but it's not like super overpowering, and it's not like sticking in my throat so much. It's just kind of an overall.
It's really good.
Kind of subtle.
If you like, hot or pizza and stuff like that, like barbecue or not barbecue, buffalo pizza. It's got bacon on it, onions, I think maybe. Doesn't let you like change anything on it. So like when you order it, you have to order it like as is because it's a specialty pizza.
Right. But our friend Vinny was the first one that I ever saw put honey on pizza.
Yeah, it's good.
And now it's like a thing. Like I see it everywhere. It's hot honey drizzles on all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So this is the first time I really, outside of, you had one other thing that we tried with honey before.
Yeah.
But this is the first.
I think it's
format.
tasty.
But yeah, I like it. I like I said, the burn is pretty much. I mean, I can feel the warmth, but it's pretty much gone. Like the actual discomfort.
Are we rating it?
It's I mean, we usually give it some sort of a rating.
I'd say out of planchette because it's Ouija room.
But it's food though.
We're watching Ouija room.
Yeah, but the movie.
No, it's usually like 1 out of whatever phones. Remember?
For the movie.
Oh right.
For the
Are
food,
we rating
we
the food?
do.
No, we don't think. I don't think we rate the food when we do the diner store. Diner store. Dollar store. I can never say it. Dollar store.
Drive out and diner. We don't. I
don't think so.
We rated the food.
Okay.
This is our 101st episode, and we're still,
Oh.
Yeah, our 100th one was last night.
Happy 101.
And so.
I don't know. What do you wanna? Do you wanna rate it?
I mean, we don't have to.
I'd say thumbs up all around. We like Windsor pizza.
We do. We're
Good
fans,
job,
so
Windsor pizza.
We'll leave it at that.
I will always order from you.
And yes, if you're in the Rockford area, we recommend going there, regardless of whatever we rated this particular one. You should go there anyway.
Yeah.
And get their Windsor, the burger.
Oh, that burger.
The burger with
Whizzer
cheese.
Or something.
Like, yeah, it's like the Windsor
legit.
Whizzer or
Whizzer.
something. It's got cheese, like it's a messy burger, so be
but
prepared.
It was tasty.
It's good. So before we get into the sped up version of us watching the movie, which you will be seeing here momentarily, tonight's film, you said just a minute ago, was Ouija Room. Ouija, which the box is over there, so I'll just put the little right here that's the poster thing for it. And once we're done with the film, we will come back and we'll tell you what we thought of it. So
See you soon. What do you think?
Well, it wasn't what I was expecting.
No.
Let's start there. If you notice on the cover here, which you saw the thing earlier, it kind of looks like the girl, but there's no people coming out of the walls. The Ouija board's not, backwards like it is there, See,
And even on the other side.
I
mean, that looks a little more like her, but...
She was never possessed.
Yeah.
The bottom pictures are all directly from the film.
We don't want to ruin the film, so we're not going to give any spoilers unless
No
you
spoilers.
really want to. I mean, yeah. I don't know if anybody's going to rush out to the dollar store and buy Ouija room.
Well, here's the thing. This is our 6th episode of this, and of this, 2 of the films we watched were not dollar store films. We did a Friday the 13th episode, and we did... I feel like we did one other movie that wasn't part of, but maybe I could be wrong. I think one of them was also somebody recommended that we watch something.
Excuse me, I took notes. So that's why I'm getting my thing here.
But for all the ones that we actually purchased at the dollar store, that she purchased or that I purchased, this one was more what I was expecting. Like most of those were just bad.
This was like they were trying, but it just wasn't great. I mean, everyone was trying.
Yeah. It's like my shot on video films that I enjoy watching, because there's a lot of heart there because people don't, necessarily have the right equipment or the right budgets. I say right. Have the proper equipment to do like a big budget thing, or they're, only have access to something simple or...
Like us, with our little,
pretty lo-fi setup.
This is not high-tech, people.
But they're doing the best with what they have, and they're doing it because they love it. Most of the time, if you have shot on video, people are not out there trying to make $1 million. They're just trying to get experience, get their stories told, and maybe eventually get more money to make bigger and bigger projects. So a lot of times the smaller stuff you'll find is more creative. It's different. It's a lot of times this was a lot more fun to watch, even though it wasn't good.
I like that you commented we had to watch Dirty Dancing from 2017, like the remake.
For my podcast, 40 Going on 14, available on all your fine podcasting directories and 40go14.com.
Definitely higher budget, and I would much rather watch this than that any day.
I asked her, I said, would you rather watch Ouija Room 3 times back to back in a row, or watch Dirty Dancing 2017 again?
Yeah, I'd rather watch that 3 times in a row. And that's saying a lot, because this is not a great movie. But, they're trying.
I mean, and it's 118 minutes.
Yeah.
It has its problems, but again, a lot of it's, I think, budgetarily caused because,
yeah.
special
Well,
effects
throughout the film, there's a lot of, weird sound effects, like, boing! And, yeah.
I don't know, now I'm just making some...
Yeah,
there was that.
Why?
That was a thing.
The main character, a lot of times, was almost acting like cartoonish.
There's some strange choices by the actors.
She would do this a lot. She'd say, "Yay!" I'm like, what is happening? He was going to go let the dog in. I like how you just get up. And
we're a real thing.
Well, and on the back of the box, it explains that this is a person who suffers from agoraphobia. And so you're assuming that the person that you're watching is an adult, which she is an adult, and she's got agoraphobia. We all are familiar with agoraphobia. This person was acting like a child, though, and I don't know if that was a separate
Lucy,
a separate issue that she had.
She's barking at Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, does she have some sort of stunted development.
Yeah, and her brother, the guy that plays her brother, looks like he could almost be like her dad, almost.
I mean, he's at least 10 years older.
And was treating her like she was a child, like a tiny child, and she's clearly in her like late 20s.
Hey, leave Shaggy alone. Sorry, puppies will barking puppies. Anyway, yeah, it was a weird choice, and I don't know if it was the directors saying, hey, you need to play this younger, or if it was a script, or if it was actually just the character.
I feel like that, like the other person that was in the film that actually played a child was also a grown ass woman.
But
so
she was also
I mean, she was
something
like,
evil.
Yeah,
I'm not quite clear exactly.
I mean, yeah,
demon, ghost. I don't know what she was supposed to be.
But clearly was a woman.
Yes.
And she was supposed to be like a child. And, like, you can do a child in place of a woman and, like, have them be, like, possessed or whatever. I don't know. It was odd. There was, like, weird plot holes. And, and I don't know. Yeah. It's not my favorite film, but, again, I'd rather watch that than
Dirty Dancing 2017 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some weird choices, like, again, we don't want to give away, like, the ending, but, like, for example, there's a scene with her therapist, and her therapist is kind of inappropriate, and the guy goes to call to complain about it because of what happened in the story, and he comes back and he's like, oh, well, he resigned already. I'm like, how did this happen? Or, like,
it was, like, literally, like, the same day or something. It was
or
odd.
How, like, he's in bed and they clearly are indicating that it's the middle of the night. Like, it's dark out, he's been sleeping, the lights are off in his room. Everything indicates it's probably, like, at least 11 or 12 at night. And he gets a phone call from the hospital that he's been working with for his sister to, I don't know what they called him about, but
probably, yeah.
Something to do with his appointment he'd had.
Yeah.
Like a home eval or something that they were going to set up. But what hospital, even an all-night inpatient facility, is not going to call you unless it's an emergency at midnight just to say, hey, well, we got everything scheduled for your home evaluation the next day.
And he's like, yeah, I'll call you later in the week or whatever.
Right?
I don't think it was the next day, but yeah.
People don't call from businesses at all hours. Lucy, leave Shaggy alone. The kids are still, learning how to get along, and for some reason she thinks she's a tough girl. Hey, come here. Come back here. And I stopped petting her, so then she decides that that's, her cue to go pick on Shaggy. Although it's...
So...
What other notes did you have?
That was mostly it, because I don't want to do spoiler kind of things.
Well, what I thought was interesting is that this is from 2019, and the first thing I said was that this reminds me of my shot on video films that I like, but it's 2019 and it's definitely a digital, like, high quality SVHS something or other. I don't know what kind of digital it was, but it was not film stock, and it was definitely a lower quality, like almost home video quality of digital camera. So, you get a very lo-fi kind of obviously not professional grade equipment.
Yes.
Definitely some plot holes. Like the Ouija board suddenly changing, which I think they were trying to indicate that it changed because of what was going on in the scene, but it wasn't clear.
Yeah, there was a lot of, like, weird cuts, and it wasn't super cohesive, and, like, especially the ending.
No.
It just, it's like they ran out of ideas, or, like, ran out of a way to end it, and then they just kind of went with it. Yeah. So, on a scale of 0 to 5 planchettes...
Sorry, Lucy and Bailey are now getting into it. That we can't win. Anyway. Yes. 0 to 5 planchettes?
Mm-hmm.
Or what did he call it? Wooden pointer thingies? And then he called it planchettes later, like he knew what it was, but he didn't do it initially. I don't know, it was weird. Oh, and what was with the giant mounds of cheese?
Oh, she was just a really bad cook.
At that one, yeah, but just like she put like 2 cups of cheese on each dish that she made.
They were just showing that she's a bad cook.
Yeah, it was strange. But anyway, okay. I mean, as much as I actually enjoyed it, and I felt like, you know, they were doing the best that they could based on what they had, it still isn't a great movie, and so I would probably have to give it a 2.
I would give it a half of a planchette.
That's pretty low. Yeah. What would you give Dirty Dancing 2017?
Negative dancing shoe. I don't know. Negative watermelon.
Wow. That's really low.
Yeah.
Because I gave it a thumbs down on the 40 Going on 14 episode, which is available at 40go14.com. Yeah. I wouldn't mind checking out other movies by the director that I forgot his name because it slipped my mind.
Like Henrique or something? Or...
Henrik Contino. Mm-hmm. Just because, he's got an interesting voice as far as what he's doing. And it looked like I was checking out some of the other films he's made, and it seems like he uses some of the same people, like the brother in this and the main chick were in some of his other stuff. So I said chick. Anyway.
I say chick all the time. That's probably
so
why.
We may run into them again because if they're dollar store regulars, they may pop up again in one of the other movies that we end up with at some point, or maybe
could be
stack that's out there already.
Maybe.
So
I'm always yawning, and it's only 8 o'clock this time. Oh,
it is.
Yes,
no, it's 8:05. It's okay. After 8, you can start yawning. That's the rule. That's the rule.
Okay.
That's what Bailey told me.
Yeah, and he knows all.
He knows. He's smart. He's the great old one.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this weird installment
of episode 6 of Dollar Store Driving and Dining, featuring Windsor Pizza and Ouija Room.
Thank you for watching.
Check out the Newlydeads.com, and we will see you in the next one.
Yep. You can push the thing.
Oh. What happened? Oh, that thing. Oh,